Tastes like special arts. Hello guys and welcome back to Braysh Gaming. Today I will be your host, Braysh Gaming, shockingly. And today we finally have the secret rares have leaked from S7D and S7R. And today we're going to take a little look at what we have. 99% have leaked. We don't have everything, but we do have all of the special arts. And yeah, we'll have a little look. And you guys, let me know what you think is the best set. And also, what the best card is. I think the best card is not in the best set. So, let's see if you guys agree. So, we'll kick off today, guys. We're going to start with S7R, which is the Rayquaza set. It's Blue Sky Stream is the name. Yeah, I think this one is the more popular one. I think Rayquaza is obviously way more popular than Duraludon is. That's a contributing factor. This is the set I would consider to be the better set. But we'll have a look anyway and see what you guys think. So we'll get to we'll start with the super rare Pokemon. So, I don't... at the time of filming, it might change. I should probably explain as well. It looks like Pokemon are clamping down on the leaks that we tend to get. Usually we get people putting them on Japanese auction sites and stuff like that. A lot of the leaks come from Japanese auction sites, where people get their booster boxes a day or two early and they list the cards, and we can see the leaks that way. That's pretty much where all of the leaks come from. It looks like Pokemon are clamping down, copyright striking anyone who's leaking images, even on like Japanese auction site listings prior to the Friday release, which is tomorrow. So whilst we don't have everything today, we will have everything tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do the video where we check out the top 10 most expensive cards from both sets. A very interesting one to see what the chase cards are. But yes, as I said, super rare Pokemon. We've got Trevenant V, Volcarona, Gyarados, Medicham. The two missing are probably the two you'd want to see the most, Dragonite and Rayquaza. So I apologize for that. But yeah, on the face of it, 6 super rare Pokemon. It's probably worth saying that we were treated quite well with Eevee Heroes. They really kind of... yeah, the only dud card really was Gordy. So it's hard, isn't it? But yeah, we're back with just a standard set. And yeah, lots of cards you wouldn't want, I think. So let's move on. We'll kick off the special arts, I think. We'll kick off the special arts. Go from the V to the V special arts. So, out of those 6, you might think, okay, definitely Rayquaza, Dragonite. One more, Gyarados would be a really cool special art. It's Medicham. So, as you can see, there's a Medicham V special art card. It looks pretty cool. It's been done by Kiyotaka Oshiyama, who I'm not familiar with. But if you look at the artwork, if you can see, it's actually surrounded by loads of Medichams. There's a Hoppip, there's Plusle, there's Jumpluff, there's Centiskorch, there's Cloyster. These are all cards which are also Rengeki. So Medicham is Rengeki, and those Pokemon that feature in it are also Rengeki Pokemon in the set. That seems to be a common feature for a lot of the special art cards. If they are Ichigeki or Rengeki, it does seem that the Pokemon featured in that card are also of the same battle style. Let's have a look. We've got the Dragonite special art. Now, I know Dragonite is like the cheerful dragon, but just once I would like 2 things: look menacing and mailbag. Those are just the 2 things I would love from Dragonite. He's just sleepy. He looks like me after a Christmas dinner. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, I like the card. Atsushi Furusawa has done it. Again, not too familiar with their work, but it's a nice card. It's growing on me, this one. You've got Spearow and Fearow in the background. It's okay. And we have Rayquaza. Rayquaza is the other one. This is Rengeki. It's hard because, again, I'm not disappointed by it. I just feel like it feels... Somebody hit the nail on the head on Twitter. They said, you know, because is it Rayhan? Rayhan? very similar to my name. The guy, the dragon trainer from Sword and Shield, he features in the Duraludon special artwork. We've got Zinnia here with Whismur, almost taking, not center stage, but, you know, precedence over Rayquaza, turned its back on the camera, kind of moving away. It feels like Dream League, somebody said. You know, when you have the trainers and the Pokemon. It feels a lot like Dream League. Again, I'd really just like a really sort of badass Rayquaza V card here. But this, you know, I'm not going to complain if I pull it. No doubt. But I think, generally speaking, they're quite nice cards. They're quite nice cards. I cannot knock the cards at all. I cannot knock the cards at all. So let's move on to supporters next. So 3 supporters in each set, which have got super rare and hyper rare cards. We'll do them both in one go because it's the same. So we got in this set here, we got Schoolboy, we got Shauna, and we got Zinnia. Zinnia, really fantastic card. Really love the pose on Zinnia there. Tyra Kitsu has done it. I'm not too familiar. Shauna done by Unishida, and Schoolboy Hideki Ishikawa, who I am more familiar with. But yeah, Zinnia's Resolve is pretty cool. I do like it as a card, and I wouldn't complain about getting any of them. I think both Shauna and Zinnia are going to be a bit pricey. Much more pricey than the Hyper Rares anyway. So let's look at the VMAX Hyper Rare. So obviously 3 VMAX cards in this set. You got Trevenant, we got Gyarados, we got Rayquaza. They look cool. This is what you'd expect from a Hyper Rare Pokemon, a VMAX Pokemon. But yes, the big thing is obviously the VMAX Hyper Rare alternate arts. There's 1 in each set. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is? It is Rayquaza. Now, I feel like there's a lot more to come from this card. It looks really good. This is kind of maybe the sort of card I was after when I saw the first card, because this one was sort of leaked after. Anesthetic Dynamics done it, and I've got big hopes for it. Why do I say I got big hopes for it? It's because we still can't really tell what the card is going to be like. There's a lot of color missing from the picture we have so far. Tomorrow we should have a much clearer image for the top 10 proper scans, I think, and most likely a lot of these alternate arts are going to appear again. But yes, you can see like the lightning energy and the fire energy are just kind of like, they're not as prominently red and yellow as they normally are. So I think there's a lot more to come from this card in terms of the colors we're going to see in that artwork. I think the art looks really good. I'd love to see it fleshed out with the color. So yeah, let's look at all the ultra rare cards from S7R Blue Sky Stream. So these are the last super rare cards. We've got the Frostlass ultra rare Pokemon. I think is it Toy Catcher or something? I think that's what the gun is, guys. We also have the Lightning Energy, and we got is it Stormy Mountain Range? I think is the stadium card. So yeah, I wouldn't like the Toy Catcher, wouldn't like the Stormy Mountain Range if I'm honest. But the other 2 cards, the Frostlass and the Lightning Energy, are pretty cool. So that is it for S7R, which I think is pretty good. There's some really lovely cards in there. We're going to look at obviously the next one, S7D, which is Skyscraping Perfect. And as I said, this is probably the least fancied of the 2 sets, but overall, you'll see the card I'm referring to in a minute. You might disagree with me, but it's my favorite card, and it's so good. So we'll start off with the V cards, the super rare V cards. The only one missing so far is Duraludon V. Typically, we don't have the Rayquaza V or Duraludon V, but we've got a special art, so that's what matters. Suicune V, we got the Golurk V, we got the Lycanroc, Garbodor or Garbodor, and the Noivern. So, and Duraludon, of course. So, if you're looking at this and you're thinking which one's going to get a special art here, you just really want Suicune, don't you? Who's done Suicune? Ayaka Yoshida's done it. A lot of these have been done by actual artists, like Golurk's done by SK Yoshinobu, and Planeta have done, Lycanroc and CG Works have done Garbodor, who's the Noivern, Ayaka Yoshida. So we do have some artists doing the work, but you can't really do much with the V cards anyway. There's just a generic Pokemon pose. Special arts is where it's at. But you would want Suicune nailed on for a special art, wouldn't you? It didn't get one, guys. I'm really sorry. Let's take a look at what did get one. Golurk got one. It's a fantastic card. Oswaldo Cato's done this card. It's fantastic. I've said this a lot on Twitter today and stuff like that. I'm not massively inspired by Golurk in general. It just doesn't. Golurk doesn't do anything for me. It's just. But the artwork is good. But because Golurk is just such an uninspiring Pokemon for me, it wouldn't be my first choice to pull. But look at this Noivern V. This is the card I'm talking about. This card is incredible. And Mitsuhiro Arita, he's been getting so much praise on Twitter lately over the last couple of days because of, well, you know. Let's just call it an injustice. But this card, he was receiving all this praise, and he knew this card was coming. This is one of my favorite cards I think I've ever seen. And I've said that quite often when it comes to these special arts. But these special arts just hit completely different to you know, just previous full arts and just anything. Just anything. It looks like Batman just coming down, doesn't it? It's a fantastic card by Mitsuhiro Arita. And yeah, that is, in my opinion, the best card to get from the set. I would love to get that card. And yes, we've got Duraludon on the end there. Is it Ryan is one of them. But this is what I mean by Dream League. It's Duraludon, but Ryan is I don't know. I'm really sorry. I don't know the pronunciation rather. And we've got a full art trainer of him coming up, so look forward to that. So it's very Dream League with the trainer and the Pokemon there. But I like the card. I actually think the special arts here are a bit better. I'm going to say it. I think the special arts in S7D are better than S7R. I don't think much of the Dragonite or the Rayquaza. Let's move on. Let's go to the super rare and hyper rare supporters from the set. So we had Schoolboy in the last one. We've got Schoolgirl in this one. We don't have the hyper rare for that yet, just like we didn't for Schoolboy. We've got Copycat. Love Copycat cards. They're fantastic. The artwork on the full art looks amazing again. Featuring Leon, Marnie, and Chem and Rose. And obviously we've got the hyper rares. And there's Rayhan again. Rain. And yeah, that's a really nice card. Who's done that? Looking at it from here, it looks like Curious Aki. Let me just check. It is Curious Aki who's done that one there. Yeah, who's done Copycat? I think, Sanosuke Sakuma. Did they do the last Copycat? I feel like they did. But yeah, love the cards. Don't mind pulling Copycat or Rayhan. Let's have a quick look at the VMAX Hyper Rares. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I would have loved to have given you Lycanroc and Garbodor VMAX. In fact, the only thing I have at the time of filming, don't forget, we're gonna get. It's something to look forward to, isn't it? The only thing we have is a really dodgy picture of Duraludon VMAX. So yeah, not much to say about that. But as I said, we get that one VMAX Hyper Rare special art in the set. It's Duraludon, and let's just have a little look. There it is. It might look better in person. I wouldn't say my hopes were massive for this set. I would say they're kind of less now. I just feel like with the Pokemon that they had to work with, Rayquaza, Dragonite, a VMAX Duraludon, I just feel like the execution could have been better. And I don't always sit here and say, oh, the art is amazing on everything, you know, and I don't think I could do any better. But you know, I just feel like I'd have loved to have seen it as part of a skyline or something, not just kind of sat in the middle of a forest. It's just Duraludon VMAX, isn't it? Just sitting there. It's not much to it. But it is what it is. And yeah, wouldn't love the card. Let's have a look at the ultra rare cards from this set. Let's move over. So we don't have the energy yet. I think somebody suggested it could be metal energy. maybe makes sense because obviously Duraludon's dragon type actually, so I don't know. Possibly a mythical energy. I think the ultra rare Pokemon is Cresselia. Don't ask me why. The only card that could be wrong in this whole thing is Cresselia because I've done that myself, and I think I saw the booklet for Evolving Skies was leaked, and Cresselia was. We've not had Cresselia before, I don't think. I could be completely wrong. Have we had Cresselia before? I hope I'm wrong. The other two are the items are full face guard, which is just a helmet. Wouldn't like that. And we've got the Crystal Cave Stadium card. So that is the last of the S7D cards. So we've seen them all now. So guys, what do you think? What do you think is the best set? Let's have a look at all the special arts together. Let's have a little look. So those are the special arts. So from S7R, we got Rayquaza, Dragonite, and Medicham with the Rayquaza VMAX, and then with the S7D, we got the Golurk, which is amazing artwork. Just not a fan of Golurk. We got the Noivern and Duraludon. I think the Noivern and Duraludon are really, really good. I think it's really difficult. I think S7D maybe edges it for me. It's hard. It's close. It's not as clear cut as everyone thinks it is just by going on choosing S7R. So yes, those are the ultra rares, special art, secret rares, everything you could want from S7. Guys, as I said, tomorrow we're gonna get our top 10. Top 10 is gonna be down. I'll get those prices for you, and I'll put them in a little video for you, and we're gonna find out which was the most expensive. Usually the special arts nowadays, but we'll see anyway. So that's tomorrow. We should have really nice scans of all the cards. So the ones missing today, we should be able to catch up with. And yeah, just generally, it should be a really fun video. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what cards you like the best. Let me know what set you like the best. I think that's the most interesting bit, isn't it? Because there's lots to consider. But they do both look like really good sets. And guys, on the channel and on Twitch, don't forget, on Monday, we're going to have some boxes of both sets. So look forward to that. Thank you for watching today. Catch you in a bit. Peace.